Today, I want to talk about willpower. Are you feeling like you're always giving in to your impulses and struggling to achieve your goals? Well, this might be the video for you.
What does this guy know? He's wearing a Snuggie.
Yeah, I'm just the guy who doesn't have the will to take off the Snuggie. Now, if you don't really have a will, I don't think this video is necessarily for you. It's more for when you already know what you want to do, but you're struggling to do it. I've divided this video into 4 sections. First, we want to define what willpower is and the significance it plays in our lives. Second, I want to dive deeper into the distinction between your body and your spirit. And third, we want to understand how the body really works, so we can gain more control over it and better enhance your willpower. In the 4th section, I'm going to reveal a secret strategy you can use in under 10 seconds, which I think will really enhance your willpower. If you skip ahead to the strategy, you're not going to really understand why it's so effective until you understand the basics in the first 2 sections. So let's dive in. So first, let's define what willpower is and the kind of role it plays in our daily lives. Willpower is the ability to resist impulses and make choices that align with our personal goals and values. It's a critical aspect of self-control that's essential for success in any field of your life. Without willpower, we can easily fall into temptations that'll keep us from getting what we really want done. There's a lot of situations where you just wish you would do something, but you're not doing it. Like when you have a deadline or something and you're feeling tired and unmotivated. Having a strong response to your will can really help you push through and stay focused. Another example could be related to eating habits. You may want to eat better or exercise, but your body might fall into the temptation of eating junk food and being lazy. That's why things like discipline, self-control, willpower, they're important things to exercise and become strong at least adequate at. So what I'm offering is a simple perspective and a very easy solution you can do right now if you just look at it through this lens and then start implementing the 10-second secret I'm gonna reveal in just a second. So what we need to do now is distinguish between your body and your spirit. Now, your spirit could be associated with your emotions, your thoughts, and your will or willpower, while your body is more related to your physical impulses and sensations. Now, while the spirit and body are interconnected, they influence each other. They can also be in conflict with each other. A simple example would be trying to resist eating a piece of cake. You don't want to eat it because of the consequences it might have, but your body is craving it. Well, why not just give in to your bodily temptations? Because the spirit is essence of who you are. It covers your beliefs, your values, your aspirations. If you ignore your spirit, you're basically digging yourself a hole. Because your body, on the other hand, is just a physical vessel that carries the spirit through life. Now, you might not be religious or spiritual, but try and conceptualize that. While your spirit is trying to achieve higher goals, your body is driven by needs and desires. And because the body's needs can be very strong, they often conflict with the goals of your spirit. One of the strategies of strengthening your willpower is to strengthen your spirit's goals and values. Now, I said this video wasn't going to help if you don't have any will, because if you don't have a will, your spirit is not really getting any say. So you should try and strengthen your spirit's say, what it really believes, what it wants. Because when our goals and values are meaningful to us, they're more worth working for. Having core values helps you set specific goals that align with those values. But now that we understand that there's a distinction between your body and your spirit, I want to move on to this basic concept that will help you understand how your body works so you can properly control it. This concept is that your body runs on chemicals. Pretty basic biology and chemistry, right? This is why you get these cravings to eat or check your phone. It's all driven by chemicals that influence how we behave. Now, when these chemicals are out of balance, as we tend to do to ourselves, that could lead to feelings of anxiety and depression. 2 of the most commonly known chemicals in your brain are dopamine, which is a feel-good chemical that gets released when you do something that makes you feel good. Another chemical is cortisol, which is released during stress, which could also cause you to feel anxious and irritable and have trouble sleeping. It can be difficult to resist cravings when your body is trying to reduce stress levels. So obviously the first thing you should try to do is try and keep your chemicals in balance by eating properly, understanding these chemicals and how they work, how certain impulses can trigger them. That's all well and good, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not trying to get you to eat healthy or start exercising, but it's important to understand that optimizing your body, your vehicle, will lead to better results when you're trying to exercise your willpower. And now for the end-all be-all solution to all of your problems. The secret 10-second technique that will change your life. It's actually really good, because once you understand these concepts that your spirit needs to take more control over your body runs over chemicals, well, you put 2 and 2 together. Our bodies are chemical factories capable of releasing all sorts of chemicals, and you can trigger your body to release the chemicals you need. So one of the most powerful mood-elevating chemicals are endorphins, which activate your body's opioid receptors, naturally reducing pain and increasing pleasure. They are also often called feel-good hormones. When we do any physical activity, our bodies release endorphins, which help us feel energized. So my simple 10-second strategy is do 5 push-ups. Just 5. Don't know how to do push-ups? Do 10 squats. Do 2 push-ups. Do 10 push-ups. It really depends on your current fitness level and age. But just get your heart racing just a little bit. The more the better, but just a little bit is enough. God knows I'm feeling all these cravings in this month of Ramadan, alhamdulillah. So I'm trying to get over these cravings and get work done at the same time. The solution?
10 seconds later.
I just did 5 push-ups. I was getting really tired of this video. Energy levels are now over the roof. Obviously, I'm just joking, but this took me less than 10 seconds. My heart is up a little bit. I'm feeling more energized. I'm not feeling any craving. It's a really simple trick. The point isn't to exercise or lose weight. The point is kind of to neutralize your body. Your body is releasing all these chemicals that are distracting you and making you crave things. So what you want to do is distract your body. Stop these chemicals from being released. Release chemicals that counter them. Leave more room for your spirit to take action, because the more your body is in balance and you're able to shut off these cravings entirely, the more you can exercise your will. So anytime you feel like you need to do something, or you're feeling depressed or anxious, or you're craving, or you're in withdrawal, just do 5 push-ups. Just 5. Can be less, can be more. You get the point. By doing a quick set, you'll stimulate the release of endorphins, and you'll instantly elevate your mood, get more motivated and focused. The main benefit of this strategy is to curb your cravings, because cravings can really do a number on your mood and energy. But doing 5 push-ups is gonna quickly elevate your mood and reduce the intensity of these cravings. These mood elevating effects could last anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, which by then you can do another 5 push-ups. It's just an easy hack that doesn't really require you to break a sweat much. So if your spirit was the driver and your body is the car, doing 5 push-ups is kind of like turning on the wipers on the windshield, just to help you see a little clearer. So to sum up, willpower is one of the most important things you can exercise and practice so you can move your life in the direction that you actually want to. We explained that your self is divided into a body and spirit, and your willpower is driven by what your spirit aspires to, while your body is very physical and impulse-based. We covered a basic understanding of how the body works, that the body runs on chemicals that help regulate our mood, and that understanding how these chemicals can trigger us can help our spirits gain better control over our body's temptations. And lastly, I revealed a super effective strategy that I found useful in my life of doing a light 10-second exercise to help elevate your mood, disrupt your body's impulses, and instantly give your will or spirit more control or power. But that's just one man's perspective. I really want to know your experience with willpower, procrastination, temptation, all of it. I want to hear your stories, and I want to know what you think of this tip. And if you have any useful tips, don't gatekeep. Leave it all in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all found this helpful. I'll see you all in the next video.
You got me floating like a